Hi guys, welcome back. We're down here at the Carlingford Marina at the newly opened Rabelo Café, and we've got Jess and Monley here with us today just to talk a wee bit about it and give you an insight into what is a fantastic venue. As you can see with the background here, looking over Carlingford Lough, who wouldn't want to be here on a sunny day? So Jessica, just would you like to talk us through how long you've been open and their plans for the future?
Yeah, absolutely. So we opened 10 weeks ago. It seems like a lot longer at this stage, but yeah, we opened 10 weeks ago. And I suppose the concept initially came from when my dad and my brother, we were all sitting down and thinking about how we could just better the facility. Like, we have a lot of birth holders here. We have the self-catering apartments over there, and we'd also have a lot of the motorhomes coming down to stay around the facility. So we just wanted to create something where people could just come up for a very relaxed, cup of tea, coffee, or a glass of wine, looking out at the view, and just
and the view is amazing.
Oh, it's stunning. You wouldn't get it anywhere in the world. Like today, for example, like you wouldn't get this in the Algarve. It's absolutely stunning. And like that, we just wanted to create a really homey atmosphere for people to come and just enjoy the natural splendour of Carlingford.
Well, I must say the place looks fantastic. The new bits and pieces you've done with the paint job, everything looks fantastic. So well done.
Thanks very much.
In terms of events or music, have you anything lined up for people to come?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Like, we are actually getting our calendar together now. We have a manageress in at the moment running the place, Lagita. She's absolutely phenomenal. She used to work in McGee's actually when it was open. Yeah, so she would know
She knows Carlingford.
She knows Carlingford. She knows the people. And so the two of us are putting our heads together to get the rest of our calendar filled up.
Good.
So we're really looking forward to having, already we're getting our Christmas parties organised. We'll absolutely have live music at that, and the DJ and everything you come to expect from us. It's a good night out. We have different events for the RNLI coming up as well, and fundraisers, of course, with the sea and everything being such, really close to our birth holders' heart. The motorhomes have a big following, or they have big rallies as well. So music will kind of lend itself initially to the bigger events that we're organising, and then hopefully as we start to kind of get a name for ourselves as a music venue, or even a place that does play live music, that would be really exciting.
Brilliant. And you were also saying about wedding after parties. Sure.
Yes.
It's a fantastic venue for that. My sister actually got married here years ago.
You're kidding.
So it's a fantastic venue for the likes of that.
Well, you see, the thing about the venue is, like, Carlingford yourself, the place, Carlingford's buzzing. It's always been a great night out, but it's very hard to get, especially if you've got a big group of people, to kind of have them all together. So I find the space, even though we've kind of sectioned it off in place, it's still very communicative, and it's very much, you can have your party here, and you know that everyone's going to be in different places, but you're all kind of together in the one place. So it really does. We found that it has lent itself really well to events and kind of special events like that.
Brilliant.
And of course, the photo opportunities as well are pretty awesome.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on at the Marina at the minute. Like, you have the Greenway.
Yes.
You have on Yer Bike, which is recently opened down here. So people can come, go on the Greenway, have a cycle to a meet, come back, even pop into you for a drink. So it lends itself to being busy, and hopefully it'll continue to be busy. Now that we're coming to the end of the summer, hopefully it'll obviously take legs, and people will start to realise it's here and push more, because, like you said, it's in Carlingford, but it's not in Carlingford, which I think has a lovely added value to it. That you're out of the hustle and bustle of Carlingford at weekends. You can The Carlingford Marina, how long has it been here and running at this stage?
Well, Carlingford Marina, it was actually built by my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so many years ago. I think he broke ground in '86.
Wow.
So from then it was just all go. We basically started to build the first string of pontoons there. We actually have this creek gap, the ship here.
Oh yeah.
Which was actually one of 4 concrete vessels. That boat's entirely made of concrete. It's the floating stone.
Wow.
Pretty much. So it's one of 4 boats made by concrete, and it was actually down in Drogheda.
All right.
So basically, Dad and a heap of lads sailed it up from Drogheda, parked it here, and that's really when the work started to kick off. Just started to.
That was kind of the centerpiece.
It started to just spider out of this. So it's been, it's been definitely a part of our lives insofar as the family. Like, my brother also works here, and he manages the actual marina, Johnny.
Oh, okay.
And he manages the berth holders, the apartments and all that. It's a very popular marina for those, especially from Dublin, coming up from Howth or Malahide or Skerries. And then also we do get some international boats over as well. So like the Netherlands, or the furthest, we actually had a transatlantic coming in here one time, which was, it was some job.
Yeah.
So we do have a lot of interesting characters kind of rocking in. You never know. If you're sitting up here in the bar on a Friday evening, you do not know who's going to walk in the door. It could be someone from flipping America who's just sailed 2 weeks, haggard and looking for a pint. Or it could be someone from, like, you know, we have a great relationship with the guys from Howth and Malahide. They come up and they really enjoy the crack.
You had a famous visitor a couple of weeks ago here.
We sure did.
Yeah, Conor McGregor's father, was he?
Tony McGregor in, what was it, the 188.
Yeah.
Which is basically, called the boat the 188 because that's how much Conor used to get in the dole every week. And he came up and he had a great time. I actually gave him a lift up the village to go and see the nightlife. So he was, he's a gent. He's a very gentle fella, you know. But
I hope he didn't give him back too much change.
Oh no, I didn't charge him. No, he bought plenty of pints then, so I thought we were pretty square. We were all right.
Good.
Yeah.
No, that's great. And as you said, there is accommodation on site.
There sure is. We've got 8 self-catering apartments there.
Brilliant.
So it's lovely, again, if we're hosting events and a family wants to come and actually stay the night here, we have that facility for them. They're pretty much booked out throughout the summer, like from April to September. They're chock-a-block. They're pretty much pre-booked. But we do have availabilities then in the latter part of the year. So we're hoping when we have our Christmas parties up and going, we do have actually got facilities there for people who actually want to stay.
That's fantastic. You can put packages together for a Christmas party, stay over. That's ideal. And like I said about the Greenway, Greenway's recently opened. You've On Yer Bike down there as well. You've got your caravans, the mobile home.
Yes.
So it's a lot going on down here at the marina. So hopefully we can get this out online and push it and show people what the wines, the drinks. Give us a wee bit insight into your signature dishes, as to say.
Certainly, yes, no bother. So we're actually from 11 till 5 during the week and 10 to 5 on the weekends. We actually run as a cafe, so you can kind of come up after your long trek down the Greenway and get yourself a sandwich. So we have the likes of your like chicken chorizo crock, which is kind of lovely, like baguette type thing. They're all hot sandwiches as well. Brilliant. So they're, you know, it's good. There's good eating in them, I suppose. And then you've got your like Mexican chicken. We also have a gluten-free option and a vegetarian option as well for those as well. So you know, so we have those which are very popular. We also then, when the bar starts to open, we have a list of wines done up for us by a company, Rob Wines. They actually came down and had a look and actually worked out a menu for us to see what would actually suit the kind of ambience.
That was
of
a good
the
idea,
place. And you know, so we've actually put together a really like we spent a lot of time looking at our wines
and tasting
and researching and making sure they were all okay. So we've got a lovely array of whites and reds, and then your Prosecco's and your Rosés and the like. Beautiful Portuguese reds. We have the Ned, which is very popular actually, the New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, which is flying out the door. People seem to love that one. Brilliant. So and then our house would be very popular as well. We have a Dry River Shiraz from Australia, which is really, really lovely, very, you know, fruity kind of palate to it. And then the Pinot Grigio from Austria, which is, again, a very easy wine. Very, you know, there's not much, it's not very acidic, it's just very palatable and just beautiful, beautiful wine. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Especially on a day like this.
12 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Yeah, picturing yourself looking out to sea, just, you know, sipping your Pinot Grigio. Yeah. And then also, we developed a cocktail menu. One of our previous staff, Gavin Mullen, who's actually gone to Dubai, so we're devastated, but he came up with a lovely cocktail menu there, which has all your, you know, it's got your porn star martinis, strawberry daiquiris. He also came up with a lovely one. What's the most popular one that's always fine? The Long Island iced tea, funny enough, which actually has, I found out, 5 different types of alcohol in it. But they're all half measures of a shot, so you're only getting like 2.5 shots really. But it seems to be very popular. Yeah. So Gavin is the alchemist in that department, or the mixologist, is that it? Yeah. So we really, it's the cocktails have been going really well, especially with the visitors, hen parties and stuff like coming in and sit and have a few.
The website or Facebook page?
Yes, we have a Facebook page. It's just Rabelo. So that's Rabelo. I know you had to check the menus just So no, we go on to Facebook. It's been great actually, because it's lovely to get engagement from people who've actually come and visited. And people who are commenting on the decor. We had a lady in last weekend who took some beautiful photos in the place. So really very much encourage anyone who comes and visits, do take your cameras out, tag us on Facebook, and we look forward to kind of engaging that way with our customers as well.
Brilliant. Super.